Yeah. Yeah, now it's being recorded. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, we can get ahead. We can continue. So,
Yeah,
so for parent to child, what you said?
we'll expose the property of what we are sharing to parent at the red API enabled, so it can be public. And then we will embed the what are the property or the variable or the method in the parent component in the template tag of the child, in the template tag of the parent.
Okay.
Here a child cannot be exposed. We can trust the parent as exposed to is exposed.
Can you tell me some of the APIs that are available in Salesforce? Types of APIs, I would say.
It's going to integration part, I think so. It's REST API and SOAP API,
Yeah.
bulk API.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Other than that,
Not used.
have you used VS Code?
Yes, yes.
Okay. In the VS Code, you get an option like during the configuration, recollect something is already written there. It's the tooling API.
Yeah. I think API, yes.
Okay. And then, like, have you created, exposed? Suppose you have to call, can I do a future call from trigger?
Uh, you
Can
want
you
to
call a future method from trigger directly?
no, no.
No. Okay. If suppose I still want to do based on the DML. So what can I do instead?
Can you please?
Yeah, I'm saying like suppose I still want to do the DML on a record creation, for example. What can I do? Like if it's not supported like on the trigger, so what can I do now?
In this time, handler class games, we can utilize the
Sorry.
hand. We
Okay.
can utilize the handler and
Yeah.
build expose.
Okay. What will happen if suppose I don't get a response from the server in the desired duration?
The records will not commit.
Or will I receive any error? Like if the API is not
Yeah, like some transaction, 12 seconds, like every operation or first class like that, something time is there. We will get
Okay. Okay, you want to means do you want me to means take a halt and interview others?
yes, yes. Let's others give a chance. Thank you.
Okay,
Yes. Thank you for
okay, not a problem. So anybody else wants to get interviewed? Please answer. Let me just create a poll. Okay. You can respond on the poll. So I know what needs to be done. Anyone wants to get interviewed? Please look at the poll. Okay. Yeah, wire and imperative method. So with wire, you can always only get the read-only data. Imperative means you can get the latest data and you can perform some DML as well. And wire data is coming means loaded at the very pay first, means initially itself. If based on the button click or anything like that, then we go with imperative. I'm just waiting for your response, like 3 people are left to respond. If you don't want me to close the session, then what shall we do now? Like if nobody wants to get interviewed. Please respond quickly so I know like what needs to have means what should be done. Okay, about the REST API. Okay, so basically REST API stands for representative state transfer. Basically, like we need to means represent the state. So 1 second, give me 1 minute. Yeah, 1 second. So basically what happens is REST is just a way, like we can retrieve or do some CRUD operation on the data. And there's a standard format like state that we do. Like suppose take an example of a API. Let me just like we know like how the regular 7 methods work, right? Let me share my screen and I open one page. So 1 second, yeah. So like here, like whenever you want to pass a payload and then save it, then it would be a post request. Whatever that is the object name. So here you have that JSON, whatever you want to save. And then updating is always a patch request. So here, whatever data that you want to update, that you will send, and it will be for a specific record. So you will probably be passing the specific record ID. For deleting, it would be the same signature, just the method of it, that API would be different. For getting the data, you will probably passing the this record ID. Otherwise, you will have be passing the slash account, and it would get you the all the accounts information. Have you tried anybody had used REST Explorer or no? Is there any block for preparing LWC? So basically, it's pretty much simple. Like here, slash services is already there. Like if suppose you have created in your own Apex class, then this okay. Explaining the entire thing would actually take a little more time, and not distorted thing. Actually, the net is going down, it seems. This is the way like we regularly hit means how we hit the REST API. It's pretty much the same way. Always like parameters that if you want to pass, it should be part of string comma object.
And where this OAuth 2.0 comes in picture, like where we can use that functionality.
Auth 2.0 actually comes in. So basically like authentic, like suppose, did you notice like here when I clicked on login with Salesforce,
Yeah,
it showed me a pop-up like, do you want me to allow the access of the Salesforce or something like that? It showed, right?
yeah.
So this is a web server flow. So this is the auth flow. Basically, we are doing authentication. The net is, it seems like a little down for me right now. What is NoSer for? It's for the REST API. It's taking far too much time, the net. So apart from web server flow, there are other flows as well, like JWT token, JWT token flow. Yeah, JWT token flow is for if you don't want any user intervention, you pre-authorize the users to a exchange between CSI and certificate, and then let the other system means communication happen. Then apart from this website JWT token flow, there is like user agent flow. Basically, what happens is like it's like saying like you will store the code inside the JS means our mobile application in the mobile application itself. So it will be less secure. Otherwise, it's kind of similar to web server flow. Here, this one, the client does not have much resources. Not working out.
And also where we use this refresh flow.
Which request flow?
Refresh flow.
Refresh flow. Okay, refresh flow is basically what you did is you authorize the one time using say web server flow. Okay. Let me just show you actually. There is a book which I actually purchased, which has all of these flows.
Ankit, at last, please share all the links. Ankit.
Okay, this one. This is like this we can share. Yeah, like this is the web server flow. Notice the URL. And then it's asking to say remote. Notice the URL, start URL and all of that. See it redirected. Actually, practically we have done these things multiple times. So here, like whatever is the Apex class that you have, that you will mention in. Like suppose if I created any Apex class with the @rest resource and then expose the API URL. So here I will mention that Apex class like URL mapping. And then whatever parameter, like if it's a get, then I will have to nothing will come in, or you can pass in just the ID here, question mark ID, or actually this one is the right format, like 005 something. Then we have the post where a task gives us like option to pass and what is the request wrapper, sorry, request body. Then put request also we have the same thing. Patch, and this one is kind of same, then delete. So here we also have just the URL means the ID of the record. One second, yeah. I guess you would be able to see the screen, I guess. See, like if I can. Yeah, so let me see what's the flow. Let me just the previous one. What was this? Yeah, this is the web server flow. Like we tried to access the client app was here, this one, our this one, what do you call workbench.
Sorry, actually your screen is stuck
Sorry?
in Apex Source.
Okay. It might be the net connection is too bad for me today, it seems. And actually my throat is also paining a lot today. Can't do much on the net side. I'll provide some of the links on that. But I think today we'll have to close it. I'm actually having too much trouble speaking.